stood up and sat back down for the purpose of an intro to make it look natural. Hello everybody, my name is KickThePj and I've taken a hot minute away from YouTube just to recollect my thoughts and myself as a human being. I think little breaks can be very healthy when you've been doing the same thing for a really long time. Speaking of doing the same thing for a really long time, in my absence, I thought I would try learning something new. Game development. Video game development. Things that you can play with your hands and look at with your eyes. I've always loved the idea of making a video game, but you can't make a video game by just loving the idea of it. You have to actually try and do it. So about 3 weeks ago, I downloaded Unity, which you may or may not know is a very popular game development software. I started just poking around and seeing how it felt. It's probably one of the most difficult things I've ever tried to do before in my life. But I am always up for a challenge. So how's it going? How is it going so far? It's not great. But I'm still a baby. I'm still a baby in game development terms. I need to grow up. I need to become a teenager and make my first proper indie game. I've been doing a course through Udemy and I'm enjoying the process despite it being so difficult. And one of the first things they teach you to make is a little rocket game. Get from point A to point B, and they kind of give you some free reign to design the levels however you want. And so I've done that, and I've made a little video game. It's not a good video game, but you can play it. And I don't just mean you in the broad sense, I mean you watching this right now. If you wanna try it, there's a link in the description to go check it out. I will warn you, it's not good. It's not good. It's actually quite terrible. Why don't we take a little look at it together first, and I can talk you through the process of what I was thinking whilst I was making it. All right, let's go. So in case I wasn't clear enough before, I do just wanna stress, this is the first thing I have ever made in the game development world. I'm trying to manage your expectations, so when you see it, you might think, oh PJ, come on, it ain't that bad. Okay, are you ready? Made with Unity, has a little splash screen, very professional. And this is the game. This is it, this is what it looks like. So you play as this little rocket ship called Rocco, and your goal is to get from point A to point B. I'll give you 3 guesses of where point B is supposed to be. So this first level is just supposed to introduce the players to the flying mechanic, trying to tell you that there are obstacles to avoid and to get to the goal, which is just here. Now, obviously that's the idea behind the level, but I made it, so obviously I know that. Have I communicated that properly? Well, I shared this with my patrons to give them a bit of a play test to get some feedback. And the majority of people did this on their first try. Okay, so fly, 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 and the explosion is so outrageous. From the feedback I got, a lot of people didn't realize the central pillar is an obstacle. Many people thought it was either background or foreground dressing, which is totally fair enough because I've not done the most tremendous job at placing everything. Okay, level 2. I wanted to start building upon this lava aspect. Rising and falling lava I thought would be kind of interesting, so I'm playing around with that here. The pillar has returned, except now there's 2 of them, and those floating blocks you may have seen in the previous level, but you didn't crash into them because they were purposely out the way. Well, that's here too now, and you really have to just time it to get through. Bada bing, bada bozo. Level 2 complete. Level 3, this is quite a rubbish level actually. In my mind, this was a really good idea. In practice, it's basically this. So it's kind of an escort mission. The goal is to very slowly take this heavy box from one side of the level to the other side. You have to be very calculated because it's very slow. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You get your box and you land it just there. So in hindsight, I made this level because I thought it would be an interesting mechanic, and I think it could be fun, having a big heavy box that you've got to carefully navigate through a maze. And I think I didn't stop to ask myself, well, is it fun to suddenly slow down the gameplay to a snail's pace and just slowly make your way through very carefully, very precisely. It's not, this was a mistake. This level was a mistake, I think. Okay, level 4, building upon the lava theme even more. Where do you go? Where do you go? The lava reveals where you have to go. So you have to get down here and then very quickly, oh no. So you come down here, you have to very quickly, I'm not gonna make it, you have to get through the tunnel without the lava killing you. We're gonna come down here, we're gonna time it, we're gonna go. That's fine, that's expected. I'm gonna watch out, don't get too close to the walls. Okay. Another piece of feedback I got from my patrons was, it's quite difficult. I definitely take that feedback on board. I think when you're making it, you get so used to the levels yourself that you know exactly how to play it, you know where to place yourself, so you're out of harm's way. That's ironic. For a player coming in fresh, they don't know exactly what you're thinking. I agree, I think the levels are maybe a little too hard. Level 5, just the gauntlet of everything. You've got rising lava, you've got falling boxes, you've got lava falls. You've got a little bit of everything here. I think you just cheese this level if you time it, okay? So what I wanted players to do in this level, and I don't think I've quite got it right, is I wanted it to be a methodical thing where you find openings. Like in Hollow Knight, when you're going through those treacherous traps, you find an opening, you're like, all right, I can stay here, I can wait, I can wait, I can wait, and then I can zoom, but then I can wait. I can maybe go above, but I'll wait, and then I go, 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 and then I go boom, 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 and we win, 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 win. That's basically my video game. Just 5 little levels, bearing in mind a few weeks ago, I had never played with Unity before. I didn't even know what a video game was 3 weeks ago. So this world is all very new to me, but I am very, very keen to keep learning. Like I said earlier, if you wanna check out my little rocket game, you're very welcome to. There's a link in the description below. And if you do have any feedback, let me know in the comments. Was something clear to you? Was something not clear to you? What could be done to improve? What features could be added? Because when I've learned more about game making, I'd love to go back and remake it from the ground up and fine tune it and implement all the things that you guys think would make it better and see if I can actually get anywhere with this. You know me, I love trying new things. We'll see what happens. Well, thank you very much for watching this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up if you would be so kind. And let me know what you think about the game in the comments below. I know it's the most basic of basic games ever, but I'm just dipping my toes in, I'm seeing how it feels, and I look forward to keep working on stuff and sharing more with you. Speaking of sharing more with you, I am gonna be making videos more frequently again. I just needed a little bit of time to recollect myself. But of course, I haven't just been in a dark hole doing nothing. I do stream very regularly on Twitch, and I still intend to do that. So if you want to join me for some art and games and all sorts of stuff, then twitch.tv/KickThePj is the place to be. And I've been making some new stuff for the shop, KickThePj.com, so make sure to check that out. Some new things are coming very soon. But for now, I am gonna bibbidi bobbidi bounce on out of here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay rad, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.